Here are just a few tips you want to keep in mind that makes fitting the brace and getting the brace on and off the smoothest. One thing, when you're putting it on, always make sure the leg is straight and you're sitting down. I've found putting my leg up on another chair makes it easiest to get the brace on, as I'm not fighting with gravity if I'm standing up. So that's one thing. Another thing you'll notice is when I'm sitting, the brace is going to pull away from the thigh, and it's going to also pull away from the shin. This is by design. This isn't that the brace is not fitting correctly. It needs to loosen up when it does that, which makes it actually more comfortable when you're sitting. Another thing is, when you squat, the pads of the brace, or the bladders of the brace, come away from the knee. You can see it kind of pulls away that way. That's also by design. It doesn't mean the brace is loose. That helps. When we're squatted down, what's engaging are those bands that are inside around the hinges of the brace. That's going to help you stand back up. So it's going to make squatting a lot easier, less painful, which is going to make squatting a lot easier. And it's also going to help you squatting down and standing up. The last tip is to always make sure you deflate the bladders fully before you take the brace off. And that, the extent of that is taking the black tip part of the pump and you push it right in. And just by pushing the pump in, it hits a release valve that you'll feel the air come out of the bladder on the inside of the knee. And then take it and do the same thing on the outside. And then you can undo the clips. When you take the brace off, you don't have to release the front one ever. That one's always going to be right underneath the kneecap. You can press the clips right here, and that's going to release them in those 3 spots. You will, the brace will have the right length in those 3 areas. You won't have to adjust those. Unless you find it uncomfortable in some way, you can adjust those accordingly. But all you would need to do to put on the brace is going to be straighten your leg out, put the brace on, fitting this front strap right below your kneecap. Clip the bottom one first, the top one second, and the middle one third. You're going to be ready to go. And then just inflate the bladders accordingly.